Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 44 of Malt and Magic, the Forgotten Kingdom of Nylin. Should have another fun one in store for you this evening. We had a lot of fun last week in the Feywild, but before we get to that, let's go through my usual thank yous. So to Owlbear Rodeo, to Incarnate, to D&D Beyond, to Hero Forge, to Kassoon, to 5e Magic Shop, Tabletop Audio. We just keep adding them, I think, at this rate, although I think that list is fairly consistent now. We use all of those tools, obviously, for the virtual tabletop, for our sound effects, game management. Just makes the game easier to manage, easier for the players to manage their characters, and all in all, more immersive, a lot more fun. Speaking of immersive, we do use sound effects in our game too. If you want some sound effects, please go check out BattleBards. That is who we use for all of our sound effects. They're really, really good. There's some really cool sound effects on there. There's a massive selection as well. Please use the code you can see on screen when you register. Get yourselves a cheeky discount. You can also see on the bottom of that little banner there our social media. Please do go follow us on social media. That's where we get out most of our announcements. It's also how we interact with most of the community around us. So please go check us out. Leave us a like, follow us, subscribe, all those good things. And if you want to check out some of the past episodes, then go check out the podcast on your podcast platform of choice. Again, if you're enjoying it, please leave us a review. 5 stars are always helpful, not that I'm begging, but no, any review is much welcome. We'd love to know how we can improve, how much you're enjoying it, whatever you want to say, get in touch. We'd love to hear it. And I suppose my final shout out / thank you will always every week go out to Tales of Tilnar, awaiting another episode. I'm just going to keep sort of virtually elbowing somehow until he gets me a new episode, because I need the next one. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a new one soon. But please go check that out. A lot of fun, as I say. A lot of characters, a lot of characters, I think, is the only way to describe it. There are some really, really interesting people playing that game. Really great fun. I think that's it. So my usual warnings do apply. There will be adult humour. There will most definitely be adult language. Yeah, let's roll.
Completely out of frame.
Just got an arm there.
Fucking hell, right? I can see my full shot, and it looked really cool to me. And then I was just like, "Oh, look at my armpit."
It was literally just the arm.
Yeah.
I thought you were just trying to show off
Have
the
a look at
guns,
my
mate. I
sweat
thought that's what that was.
Cheers.
Good stuff. So before we get into anything else, let's do a lineup. So I am, as always, Matt, the Dungeon Master, playing also the sidekick character of Bothrid, our Hobgoblin Barbarian Druid.
I'm Danny, who just ruined the beginning of the stream, and I play Under Hornraven.
I'm Simone, I play Kirik Greattusk, the cleric. He's in a very bad position.
A little bit. I'm Dave, I play Dargon, the Goliath fighter warlock.
Good stuff. So, last week we had a lot of fun, some more than others. First, the rest of the way through... I say the rest of the way, managed to get the rest of the way through the forest. After Dargon stepped in the river and disturbed half the forest and brought not only a shambling mound, but some awakened trees down on the group. Thanks to some fireballs, some slightly misaimed fireballs as well, and just the team's sheer grit and attrition, managed to see off those enemies with some cool shambling mound surfing while we're at it. I think that's going to be the latest sort of craze, the new sport, new extreme sport in Nylin now. Surfing shambling mounds down rivers. managed to find the grove, the Dryad's Grove, and in doing so found these 4 very ancient, very magical, very mysterious trees, and you sort of took some time to take in the surroundings, and then you saw under your
Take in the surroundings.
Dryad. Yeah, he definitely took in some surroundings, put it that way. But yeah, you finally met the Dryad that has been guiding you and has been helping you on your journey. Realised you actually knew her and had known her in your past, which you had seemingly forgot about for some reason or another. And you reconnected with her, and that's all I'm going to say on that one. And was then sort of directed on how to cure the Mage Blight, which is the whole reason we are in the Feywild in the first place, is to try and cure Ander of this magical disease or magical affliction, which is affecting your spellcasting abilities and also threatening your life. She advised you to go and find the mother tree underneath the grove somewhere and retrieve a single acorn. And she led you to the entrance to a series of tunnels, which led you into a very dark undergrowth place filled with sort of a lot of mushrooms and fungi, when I get it out. So fungi, load of rocks, tree stumps. And as you exited into sort of this cavern, 3 very large, very disfigured creatures with these sort of each having this one eye that sort of glowed bright yellow. And it is said eye that has afflicted our cleric, and who is now in this sort of mentally disfigured state, but it's also sort of bending his body in ways he would not usually be bent. But you managed to dispatch all the creatures. Some people taking a little bit more damage than others, but a great bit of enemy management, shall we say, thanks to the anti-life shell that Kirik put up. And yeah, having defeated those creatures, we begin our game tonight. So around you are these 3 corpses of these huge, great, disfigured creatures. Kirik himself sort of sits now. He's sitting between 2 of them, just sort of crippled. It's almost painful. And your body's just bent. You can feel your mind is slightly twisted as well. Andy, you're currently hidden next to a disfigured skeleton behind some very tall fungi or fungal growths. And Bothrid and Dargon are just sort of flanking Kirik at this stage. You've literally just felled these creatures. What would you like to do?
I wouldn't be adverse to having a little bit of rest.
I'll rush over to Kirik, and because I've got a couple of superior healing potions, so I'll take one out and go. You look like you need this more than me. Or do you want it? I know you're a private man.
If we're resting, we might as well just save those. We just need to decide if we're doing it or not.
You don't think it'll heal your There's something going on with your arms and legs. I'm not sure if you've noticed.
I noticed. I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know if you could sleep it off. To be honest, it looks pretty bad. I mean, talk about stealing thunder. We've come down here to save me, and now look what you've done.
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
That's okay. I forgive you.
That's all I need.
Hey, Timiel's Wrath, do you think you can help him? And I will put my hand on Kirik and attempt to cast Lesser Restoration.
Ooh.
Okay. So as you sort of speak to your bladed ally, you sort of get that voice back in your head. not sure if this is what will be required, but I will do what I can. And she sort of channels her magical energy through you, through your body, through your arm, into your hand, and into Kirik's body, and has no effect.
Oh,
Sorry, Kirik. Thought I'd try.
can you
all right.
perform a? Is there any spell you can prepare for yourself to cure you of this? Do you think?
Potentially, I don't really understand what this is, but there might be something.
I fear that this is only the beginning, and the further we go into on this journey or through this cavern, I feel like it's going to pick us off one by one.
Well, the cavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, seeing Kirik like this has made me nervous.
Shall we rest up and take turns looking out?
Sure. I'll go first. You sleep near the human pretzel.
Orc.
Half orc pretzel.
Pretzel.
I'll take first watch.
Okay. So you're having a long rest?
Attempting
Aye.
to.
Yeah.
Attempting to have a long rest. Okay. So you sort of make up a rudimentary camp. Where would you like this camp to be in the cavern? Where are you aiming for this to be?
I think it'd be best to get amongst the fungi or a shield, or use the behind the big oafy things as barricade. Don't want to be out in the open, do you? You've got to be behind stuff just in case.
Yeah, what about the skeleton that was like on the bottom left? Like around there. Defensible area.
Camp there? That's where Ander was
Yeah.
hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go there.
Okay, so I'll say... And you sort of hang around just outside this as the other three make a little bit of a makeshift camp. I'm assuming no fires.
No, I'll have my goggles on so I can see in the dark.
You'll have your goggles on, and the rest of you are just going to sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
As your three companions rest, and I need you
Of course.
to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
My worst one, you bastard. Coming at you with a 13.
Good to know. And make me a perception check, please.
Oh, I hate it when you do that. I hate it when you don't tell me straight away what it's. Perception. 22.
About an hour and a half, 2 hours into your watch, and you've got the dark vision goggles on, and you sort of look up towards the far end of the cavern, and you could swear you see a shadow move. And you focus in on the place where it moves for a time, but you see nothing else.
Don't hear nothing, I just see something. Okay.
Just see, it looks like a shadow, just sort of. Oof.
Okay. No, I won't pull a weapon. I'll just be extra alert, and I'll focus on that area. I will move forward a little bit to see if I can see any tracks or markings or any actual signs on the ground or on the walls of a physical creature being there.
Okay, make me a survival check, please.
23.
Getting all these out early, aren't you, mate? So with the 23, there are various tracks on the floor. There are obviously some huge great scrape marks and stuff where the huge great creatures from the previous battle were moving around. You can't see anything else that really would dictate any of the creatures. They seem to have sort of bulldozed half the area and really got rid of any tracks that may have been there.
Okay. Hello.
Anything else you wish to do? You're whispering hello.
Is anybody there? Yeah. Nothing. I will say, I know you're there in Sylvan. See if that does anything.
Maybe a perception check, please.
Although most of the creatures I've tried to talk about don't have fucking ears. So it's not going too well. 17.
You see nothing else. You hear nothing else.
Ooh. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. I'll go back closer to the group and try not to blink.
So you do, and you sort of sit near the group and nervously wait out sort of the rest of your shift. And sort of the next half an hour to an hour passes and you go and wake up one of your companions.
I will wake up Bothrid. Give me a moment. Sorry, it's only me. It's your watch, my friend.
All good. You notice his hand has been on his double-bladed quarterstaff the whole time. The knuckles seemingly paler where he's gripping it very tightly, but he stands up and sort of just allows you to go and really sort of sleep where he was, and stands up and then just looks around.
For him, I'll say, tell him to keep his wits about him. I don't think we're alone.
Okay. So Bothrid is going to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. That one's off the table.
If it's a 20, it counts.
I'm not even sure how I managed that. There we go. I'll try that one again. Okay. Okay. Bothrid's watch passes. Bothrid then returns to the group and gently shakes awake Dargon.
Yeah. What?
Bothrid's eyes are wide, they are bloodshot, and his skin is very pale.
Oh, he shouldn't have fucking
And
ate
he
them
just
mushrooms. I told him that last time.
Shakingly sort of pushes. Watch out for the well,
The
I
what?
keep seeing music boxes and I thought I saw a cauldron and some cooking utensils, and
Did
when
you
they get there they're gone, and no,
did you eat some mushrooms, Bothrid?
you told me not to.
Did you touch them? Lick them?
No, I just watched.
What? Get
I
some
just
rest.
watched. I try.
Somebody failed the saving throw.
Did indeed. Okay, so Bothrid sort of shakingly lays down, clutching the double-bladed quarterstaff, and is just sort of shaking. But after a while, he does calm down, and you can sort of hear him nervously shuffling around. Dargon, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
First roll of the night for me.
Come on.
Get my stat sheet up. Oh, good. That'll be a 9.
Oh, okay.
Okay, roll me a d10, please.
The only one I don't have out. No, I do. Yay, there it is. 1.
Oh.
As you stand there and you're watching, your brain and your mind becomes very foggy. And emotions that you were feeling are now very much amplified to the point where your nervousness is sort of taking hold, but then you also feel the anger of having fought these creatures and sort of the anger from battle. You look towards your friends, and that great sense of worry fills you up, and it's just like your emotions are dialed up to 11. And that lasts for an hour of your watch, leaving you quite shaken and almost emotionally drained a little bit by the end of it.
I'll be holding on to my sword the entire time then.
And Timiel's wrath can obviously sense this, and she's sort of, Dargon, get a hold of yourself.
Oh no, I'm just worried down here.
About you.
I'm just worried down here. I'm worried about them. Terrible.
You'll be fine. We will sort this out together. Suck it up.
Yep, that's. I think that's all I can do.
Okay. As that hour passes and the effect passes, you sort of breathe deeply. Go ahead and make me a perception check, please.
Start rolling another dice. 14.
14. Okay. You spend the next hour of your watch just looking out. Nothing else seemingly happens. Towards the end of your watch you go and you wake Kirik.
Hey, Kirik. You alright? You alright?
I am now.
You feeling any better?
Kirik, roll me a... where are we? Charisma saving throw, please. This will be at disadvantage.
It's an 8.
Ah, shit.
The effect that has been on you continues.
Shit.
Your movement speed is still halved. You have disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws, and attacks based on strength or dexterity. Okay.
No, I feel bad still.
Sorry, bud. By the way, something happened to Bothrid on his watch, and something got me. It's weird down here. I'm alright, but it's just weird.
I'll make sure to keep an eye out.
Keep all that ammo, mate.
He can't really patrol the area, can he?
Yeah, just keep hold
Just
of
very
these.
slowly.
Slowly.
Keep hold of the ammo. Stay close to me. Wake me up if anything happens.
Will do.
I go to sleep.
Okay, Dargon returns to sleep. Kirik, make me a wisdom saving throw, please. With disadvantage. Or at disadvantage.
The 2 rolls I had at disadvantage, the first one was a 19, the previous roll. This one was a natural 20, but I rolled a 5, which means a 14.
Okay. Anything you're doing in particular on your watch?
Just try and look out,
Make me a perception.
see if I see anything. As I feel this kind of energy on me, I will kind of just touch myself on the shoulder, and I will... I'll say a small prayer and cast guidance on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. That's going to be 18
18.
perception.
You too feel like you see a shadow move the far end of the cavern. Sort of the most northern end, if you remember the map from last week.
I'll just look out, but I won't move towards it. I will just stay put. Just keep my eye focused there.
Okay.
That's all I'll do.
An hour passes. Make me another perception check, please.
I will cast guidance again. Much worse. 11.
Okay. You spend the next hour almost staring at that same point, and nothing else happens. And as you all complete your long rest, Bothrid sort of slowly rolls over and looks towards Kirik, who still stood staring. Kirik, you okay?
Not quite. I think there's something I can do about it, though. But
Well, I've got some snacks if we want them.
Snacks. What?
that'll be great, Bothrid. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, 1 minute. And he sort of reaches in and pulls out these sort of prepared little food parcels. It looks like he's made something quite spectacular with some. It's almost like a fancy sandwich, if you like, but quite small. But sort of bread, cheeses, some meats, some cream of some sorts in there, which is sort of spiced with some herbs, and then on top just some more herbs to decorate it. And he sort of hands them out. You can.
I hope it's extra hit points.
Let me just roll a d8. So as you eat, you can all give yourselves 5 temporary hit points.
I'll take it.
All 4 of you.
Me too.
Nice.
As Bothrid is preparing his stuff, I will kind of just lean back on one of these fungi, and I will grab onto my holy symbol and just spend a couple of 10 minutes or so praying and focusing on this, whatever it is that is afflicting me. And I will cast Remove Curse.
Okay.
I hope it works.
Me too.
As you place this hand on yourself and feel the magic wash over you, and you feel that cold chill, that touch of death that you associate with the power of the Raven Queen. And you can just feel your sort of body begin to stretch back out. Your mind itself clears, and whatever is afflicting you is seemingly gone.
Yes.
Hey, Kirik. I seem to do the job. Look at you now.
Yeah, much better. I think I've been
Turns out you can sleep it off.
not quite blessed and lucky, I guess, but feeling much better.
That's what we like. We like you full strength.
Shall we move on then?
Yep, and lead the way.
Okay. I'll take a moment to sort myself out, do a few hamstring stretches, and I will lead the group further into the cavern.
Matt, sorry.
Okay.
This wouldn't
Yes.
it wouldn't count as a new dawn, would it?
I'm going to say no, because you're in the Feywild and time works differently there.
More than fair.
Okay.
Yep.
How does that
Cool.
help? No, that's all right. I haven't used my sending stone anyway, so it's all right.
It's all right.
Plus, I've got
So
it.
you continue
So does
north.
Does that mean
Oh.
I still can't pick a new sworn enemy? Yeah. If the need arises.
The minute, seemingly no.
Okay. Okay.
As you sort of continue north up this larger cavern, you approach sort of the topmost area. I'm going to say, Ander, make me a survival check, please.
Okay. I was going to say I want to, because that's where we see the shadow. I'm a bit. Oh, not with a 1. I'm not 9. I was going to say I'm a bit more.
9. Okay, so
trying to keep
you
an eye
spend
out
some
for what I
time
can see.
looking, but you can't see any tracks or anything around where this shadow appeared. And Bothrid sort of turns, Under, we looking for?
You know when I told you last night I didn't think we were alone? This is where I thought I saw a shadow, a creature, something. So I was just being extra cautious. Did you see anything on your watch, Bothrid?
Well, I kept seeing items. I thought I saw my cooking pot from home. And then I thought I saw some of my trinkets from home. But when I went to grab them, they're not there. Like ghosts.
I think we're going to have to question everything we see, hear, smell, experience in the Feywild. I don't think we can even trust our own eyes at times. Keep your wits about you. And I'll say that to the whole group.
Okay. So, you then continue following this round, and let's just reveal some more areas. So you then continue on sort of round following this tunnel, and you notice that it splits. Sort of a path that leads left and a path that leads off to the right. Everybody make me a perception check, please.
"13."
Okay.
16.
27.
27. So, Dargon and Kirik. Let's do one for Bothrid, shall we? Not that his perception is particularly good. Yeah. Dargon and Kirik, you, as you look down this path to the right, you feel you see a strange sort of green flickering glow coming from somewhere down there.
There, did you see that
And
flickering?
I do. Anda, what did you say? What did you say the item was? Mother tree? Am I remember that correctly?
Yes, we need to look for. It'll be like an old, dark tree, similar to one of the sister trees we see in the grove. But obviously, it's got acorns in it.
And what do we see on the corridor underneath? That was a question to you, Matt.
Say again, sorry.
What do we see
Right,
on the
sorry, I
corridor?
thought you took it under
On the
there.
corridor below. Oh,
So
sorry.
below.
So you say that to the right of us, so that would be the corridor below. We see the green.
So
what do we see on the one
below
to the
you
front
from
of
where
us?
you stand now, you see a green glow.
Anything from the one in front of
Reveal
us?
this a little bit more. Just more darkness. And we'll spread that out to about there. It does look like that path down sort of straight ahead of you now seemingly opens or bends round and potentially opens up.
Do you want me to see if my trap sensing device, my special wand, do you want me to see if that goes off?
Can't hurt.
So I'll get out my wand of secrets and then I'll use one of its charges. So that'll be a secret door or a trap within 30 feet.
As you sort of concentrate on the wand itself and hold it out, it remains motionless in your hand.
So that's either a good sign or we're not close enough to a trap.
I'm going to say no trap.
Yeah, let's be glass half full about it.
Are any of these corridors going kind of like under in like, is there like going down, or are they all the same
The
level?
minute
question.
they seem to be fairly level.
Okay. So I'm thinking it might be that we need to go further down. I don't know. It's usually how these things work from where we've been.
Did you want me to scout ahead any particular corridor? Invisible
I
or
think
otherwise?
it's better that we stay together. Really, I'm tempted to follow the green
So
glow.
how
To be
stealthy
honest,
are we trying to be?
trying.
Yeah? Okay.
Suppose,
Everybody
yeah.
roll stealth then, please.
Oh god.
Eight.
I am like a feather on the wind. 23.
I'm like a heavy
What we roll,
feather.
16?
19.
That's not right for
19,
you.
16. So we'll say on averages, even though Kirik sort of stumbles over a couple of rocks here and there, you manage to traverse so far pretty stealthily. Where are we going?
Follow the glow.
From what Dargon tells us, this green.
Default?
Is green. Did you say green is. If it's a magical aura, or is it just
Now-
a light source?
Now they sort of point it out to you and you look down this corridor. You too now start to see it's like this strange flickering glow, but you notice it's almost like just at the edges. It's not like directly in front, it's almost like off to a side.
Does it appear magical? Or like ambient light?
Make me an Arcana check, please, or a Nature check based on that, actually.
Nature. 8.
Something about it gives you the feeling it's not quite natural.
Oh, good. Brace yourself, boys. So we're heading south down this little corridor.
Indeed.
I will bamf out Azazel.
Yeah, let's sacrifice a bird.
Hey, Azazel. Do you mind going and have a look down this south tunnel? Go about 100 feet, then fly back. Sound good?
Can you also do Azazel's noises?
sort of ruffles his feathers and pecks your cheek softly, and then with a just flies ahead. Bear with me.
They have should have a fairly good stealth.
I mean, it's an owl, isn't it? They can fly like silently, can't they?
So you see
David Attenborough said it anyway.
Azazel sort of fly off. Are you looking through Azazel's eyes?
Yes.
So for you, the rest of the party, you see Dargon's eyes sort of, the pupils just dilate wide and take on this sort of golden glow. Dargon, you see Azazel sort of gently flying and flapping and swooping down this tunnel, and then it splits in two. And Azazel turns right and follows the path, bends round to the left and before, and he sort of stops for a minute, flaps, and there is just this campfire, but it burns with this sort of ghostly green flame. And Azazel then follows the path round, rejoins the path, and flies back up towards you.
As soon as he lands back with me, I'll come back to my own senses, and then look down the corridor, see if there's anything following. And I assume I didn't see anything other than the campfire. There wasn't any creatures or anything.
No.
Okay.
Make me a perception check, please.
Perception check. 14.
You don't sense or see or hear anything following.
Thanks, Azazel. Stay with us, yeah? I'll ruffle his feathers a bit. So, there's a green campfire down here, guys. 2 paths. Couldn't see anyone or anything.
Have I?
Did it
come
look like a
across
dead end?
green
Sorry.
flames
You know,
before?
It loops back around on itself.
there wasn't any other exits or anything else like that.
Not that Azazel saw.
No. Sorry, Andrew. Down here, cut across you.
That's right. Have I seen, or have I experienced green flames before? Either as a flashback memory from being in the Feywild before, or just in general?
Make me a straight intelligence check, please.
Hey, big fat 8.
Can't recall anything.
Was there any exits, Dargon, that you saw?
Not that Azazel could see. Just looked like it was 2 paths to that campfire and that's it.
But if that's the case, I think we should leave it undisturbed, I think.
Do you think it was the campfire for those massive ass weirdos?
Perhaps
I don't think
they
they
don't
could sit
seem
down
like
there,
they
could
could
they?
fit through this corridor, to be honest, but
Yeah, good point. I say we go on.
likewise.
Agreed.
Okay. As you step forward and pass this pathway, make me a perception check, please. Everyone.
16.
Oh, my rolls are getting shitter now. 10.
23.
Whee!
Bothrid got a 21. So as the party sort of steps forward, both Kirik and Bothrid, your heads snap round to the right, almost simultaneously. As, again, it's like a shadow moves.
Detect magic.
Okay. As your detect magic goes on, everything around you lights up like a freaking Christmas tree. You are bombarded with just different forms of magic as you're in the Feywild and the whole fucking place is magic.
Yeah, that was
Like a
probably
kaleidoscope.
Pretty blinding.
Ow. Did I see anything particular to where we saw that shadow?
No, the effects of the Feywild, the resonant magic around here is just too much. It's overwhelming to the point where I'm actually going to ask you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I was going to say that I will immediately drop it, but 18.
18. So you manage to stave off the effects and sort of cut the spell pretty quickly, but you get the feeling that had you held that any longer, that probably would have done some damage either mentally or maybe to your eyesight or something like that.
Fucking hell, guys.
Yeah, that was probably not.
Probably not do that again.
Really,
I'll
Did anybody else see
kind
the
of-
shadow?
I did.
Yeah.
Bother it, I did.
that's why
And
I
I did.
tried to detect him.
I'm going to shadow into the corridor. We've come in peace. We only want to retrieve an item. If you are friendly, you can present yourself to us.
Make me a persuasion check, please.
Oh boy, yeah. Sure.
Guidance.
Nah, didn't do it.
I know.
12. Should have done. But didn't.
Nothing.
As I hear the silence, just before I turn around, I'll just cast Eyes of the Grave. Just have a look-see.
Okay. And as you look down, nope.
That's
Hey,
a good answer.
Kirik. That armor doing anything?
Doesn't seem to.
Alright. Onwards.
Say we move on. Maybe keep an eye out behind us.
Hey, Zazel, can you fly to that end of this corridor? Perch down. We'll come get you.
Okay. So, Azazel sort of flies on ahead, probably about 80 feet or so, and sort of perches on top of a tree stump as this tunnel opens out into a wider cavern. And you see again some more fungal growth, or he sees more fungal growth. This tree stump with a bright red fungus, mushroom, toadstool, whatever you want to call it, growing on top of it, and he just sort of perches next to it. Sort of
Looking around,
ruffles his feathers a
see
little bit.
anything?
So just looking around. Make me a perception check for Azazel, please.
$12.
Nope. Empty cabin.
I'll come back out. Right, guys. Onwards.
Let's move.
Cool.
And guys,
Can you
if you
make
see
your
an
way-
owl, please don't shoot it.
You make your way now down this sort of tunnel, continuing towards the east, if you like, and open out into this wide cavern. There's nothing really of note here. You do, however, see that the path continues off to the south. And you follow that round, and the path starts to bend round as the DM clears the fog. And you continue on round. We'll say for the sake of brevity, you guys all get to around here. on the map. So this will be a quick movement for everyone. I need everybody to make me a perception check again.
24.
23.
Natural 20, 28.
I got a
Bothra gets a
19.
16, so all of you now start to hear the sound of trickling water.
Trickling water.
Oh man, that's
Trickling
making me
water.
want to pee.
This actually might be a good sign, because last time we heard trickling water, we ended up at the grove where the trees were, the rock pool. So this actually might be the right way to go.
True. I think this time we refrain from throwing any bodies in the water, though.
Right, you chuck a dead guy in a pool one time, and you're tarred for life. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so was the water.
I had good intentions. I thought it was a reviving pit. Pool. It was not.
Still have yet to find out who that elf was as well.
We have
We'll
our
never find out from
suspicions.
the-
We have our suspicions.
I'm definitely not telling Lena about it. I tell you that.
Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that on the DT, shall we?
I'll wait till
Okay, so with that
and
sound
tell
of
you
trickling
when I'll tell
water,
him.
we'll say you continue on, and the path itself sort of comes to a dead end. But so the path ahead comes to a dead end, but you do see another path that sort of goes back on itself, and it's down that direction which you hear the sound of trickling water. Another perception check, please.
9.
16.
11.
Okay, good to know. So I'm assuming you carry on down the path. You don't go down towards the dead end.
Sure thing. Yeah.
Yeah, carry
Unless
on.
there's... Yeah, no. We'll keep on.
Head
There's
towards
nothing
the
in the
sound of
dead end,
trickling
is
water.
there, other than mushrooms?
Make me an investigation check, please.
Okay.
I say Azazel's on my shoulder now.
12.
You find rocks and bright red mushrooms.
Might be worth, and since we've travelled quite a long way, how many times can you use that wand?
3 times a day.
I'm wondering if it might be
However
worth...
long a day is here.
That's true.
I can use it again
Maybe
if you think
that's-
it's wise.
As we get closer, maybe perhaps best.
It might be worth saving one for when we actually get to the tree. See if the tree itself is actually trapped.
Good thinking.
Okay. So, having investigated the day, and you turn back on yourselves and you continue along this corridor. Again, there's not a lot to note around here, and eventually you come to another cavern that opens out, and what you notice is that from the ceiling water is just dripping down. As I sort my fog out, and it is creating this pool of water on the floor, and ahead of you you see these sort of 2 rocks which almost mark the next narrow passage, and this seemingly starts to lead down and beyond.
Ooh.
Right,
Do you think I should use the wand to see if the water is itself a trap? I mean, seeing it in the river earlier on, we know what the water
True.
can do.
True. Sorry, Matt, did you mean the corridor carries on in front of us, or is it like under the water?
Yeah, so beyond where that pool is, so where we see the two, these 2 rocks, There is a
Yeah.
narrow passage which goes down this way.
But above water, right?
Oh yeah, so the water's just like it's like a
Okay,
large
cool.
puddle on the floor.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What are those glowy
Just
green
water
things?
dripping down from the ceiling. So yeah, that was a slight faux pas on my account. We'll say Bothrid just carries on walking, steps foot into the water, and as he steps into the water, these glowing green lights just appear in the air and just sort of hover. They don't do anything, but they give this very ethereal green glow to the whole cavern as these Fey lights just burn. For anybody that's seen fairy fire burn before, this is very similar, but green. I'll put Bothrid just...
But
Just
nothing
on the
else
edge of
happens
the
to
pool
Bothrid
there.
because he
Right.
stepped in the water.
I suppose we should
Okay.
go around this.
Is there a way to get through that passage without going? Well, if the water's safe, if Bothrid stepped on it, we could just walk through it, right? What could go wrong?
Knowing us for fucking everything. I could always throw you under. See how far you get.
All right.
Alright. What?
I'll
Splash
just
sound
all right.
effect.
Make me an athletics check, Dargon.
Athletics.
Guidance.
What's guidance?
1d4. You feel this strange kind of coldness, not too much, but within you.
23.
Is that your version of
23.
bardic inspiration?
Ander, make me an acrobatics check, please.
It kind of is, yeah,
happily.
but it's a cantrip, so I can just do it whenever I want.
21.
So,
That's
Dargon,
with
you
a plus
sort of
12.
and Ander sort of jumps out of this throw as Ander soars
flying
through the
squirrel.
air, flips in midair, and lands splash in the middle of this
Oh,
giant puddle, and it sort of comes up to your mid shin.
I'll stick the landing now like a gymnast.
Yeah,
for a
you
10.
give it the proper landing. And
you
as that
stand-
water splashes, the lights around you flare,
Oh,
and nothing else happens.
I thought he was going to go and roll initiative.
Is Anders standing in water or treading
Oh
water?
yeah, Anders full on stood in this puddle.
He's just
He
stood
stood,
in
it
it.
comes up to his shin, sort of mid shin.
Oh, I thought that was deeper.
Didn't really go to plan that, did it?
Nah.
I thought that could have been a loads caller.
do you see anything in the water?
Good question. Do I?
Make me an investigation check, please.
I will.
A
20.
billion platinum.
As you look around, you sort of look through the water. It's quite murky water, actually, because this is quite dusty, dirty ground. You sort of move the water around a bit. The glow from the lights above you is actually it makes it quite hard to see anything underneath the surface. But you sort of reach around, find nothing.
I mean, look, seems to be okay. Come on in, the water's great.
Well, I think we keep moving
Yeah.
through the water, so you don't feel left out.
I will have a little peek through the rocks though to see if what's ahead. Just to
Okay.
make sure it is safe to
So
go
as
through,
you-
'cause it might be a drop or something.
As you peek through, you do see that the water from this giant puddle is sort of trickling down, and the actual path itself, the tunnel, now begins to descend further.
Okay. It is big enough for Dagon to get through, right?
Yeah, and it at some point you do see it looks like it bends back on itself a little bit.
So it does look like through this there is a drop, so you will need to be sure-footed.
Yeah, it descends down.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going deeper into the cavern.
Does he look alright, Ender?
As the most nimble amongst us, I shall go first.
What's he look like?
Okay.
It's just a drop. It goes down and the water trickles through, and it seems to then bend round.
What if you have one end of a rope?
Is it like abseil deep, or is it like hill?
Oh, no,
steep?
right. So it literally goes from sort of... It's like a 15, 20 degree decline.
Ah, okay. We don't need a rope.
It's not like cliff drop.
Yours then, Ender. See you on the other side.
I will slide down on my feet like a badass.
Okay. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Could have had the rope.
17. That's right.
17. So as you step and you begin to slide, you sort of force yourself to slide, and then you realise actually this is a little bit quicker than you were planning on. And you sort of, your feet start to do that old, like a cat sort of backpedaling. But eventually you sort of get sure-footed and you slide, and as the path itself sort of begins to level out before it turns back on itself, you just sort of stop, place a hand on the floor, and you are stopped.
Did it look cool?
Are you dead?
Didn't look cool then, did it? No. I'm fine.
Look great.
No.
Look great, I say, as I'm like walking slowly down.
Really gingerly.
Looking for a handrail.
Okay. Are you all following then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody make me dexterity saving throws, please.
I don't want fucking Dargon coming at me at 100 miles an hour on his ass.
13.
Cannonball. 12.
Okay, Bothrid just makes it with a 10. All three of you start to feel your feet sort of slip out from underneath you. Bothrid actually slips onto his arse, but goes with it, and then at the end just sort of plants his feet down and slows himself down. He sort of stands up, looks around. There's almost a little childlike grin on his face. That was fun.
It's fun, right? Yeah. Double check.
Should we go
Come
do it
in
again?
best of a bad situation, Bothrid. We'll do it again on the way back.
Yeah, I'll lob you up. You can go back down again afterwards.
Okay. Okay. And as Kirik and Dargon, you both sort of just, not quite as elegantly as Ander, but you both sort of slide your way down. And I suppose we should get another map up.
Luis.
Thank you very much. I was just about to ask you to close that down for me. Let's not have any spoilers.
He's on it. He's on it.
It's going to be 15 creatures at the bottom of here now.
Yeah, and our way back up is apparently not that easy.
Not
Yeah,
for
I
you.
was just thinking that. I was just thinking that.
I've got climbing gear. Don't know what you're about.
Cool, so let's populate some tokens.
For who?
Us.
For
You
us.
guys need to be down there, don't you?
Just us, right? Just us.
Of course.
Just us in the one-man band.
If it's got googly eyes, go for them first. That's all we need to remember.
Yep.
Cool. So I will say you follow the path round.
We can
And
do
then
this
it's sort
this
of-
next section at double run speed, yeah?
Spirals round on itself, and then begins to descend again, and eventually as it levels out you find yourselves in another tunnel, so you can view out to about there. So we can load the map back up, Mr. Wizard.
This is going to be a labyrinth to fucking...
Yeah, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Let's do that. That always helps.
Good stuff. So you find yourself in a slightly damper. It's definitely still dark down here. Even with dark vision, it's almost difficult to see. But you managed to get there all right. You managed to sort of sort it out. Again, for the sake of brevity, I'll say you continue on down this cavern. And you follow it round, and eventually you find a abnormally stacked up pile of fungus as you sort of crest the corner. So I'll put Bothrid where we find this one, so all the way down.
As we're walking, do I hear anything?
I was going to ask if I
Maybe
could see
perception
anything
check,
behind us, following us.
Both of you make perception checks, please.
Dirty 20.
14.
Dirty 20. 14. Kirik, every now and again, as you're walking, something sort of draws your attention. It's that shadow sort of movement again. It's almost like darkness just becomes more dark for a second and then less dark.
Oh, I don't like that. Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna cast light on my shield.
Okay. You cast light
And
on
then,
your
like-
shield and turn around and sort of illuminate the corridor behind you. The tunnel behind you. You see nothing.
Kirik, what are you doing?
Are we
I
going
keep
with...
seeing this. I keep seeing this shadow.
I will say, we know you're there. Just show yourself in Sylvan.
Make me a persuasion check, please.
Ah, that was nearly a good roll. 9.
Nothing.
Hang on. Tell a lie, it's 15 because I've got silver tongue. Can't roll lower than a 10.
There you go.
Read his character sheet.
Still nothing.
Oh, I was...
After a moment, and after hearing Ander speak whatever he's saying, oh, I understand him as well because I speak Silver. Apparently, I will dispel the light.
Okay.
And keep on moving.
Keep on
So as I say, you've
rolling.
reached this stage where on the right hand side there is just this, like, bigger than you've seen before, this huge great growth of funguses. Funguses. Fucking hell, learn English, right?
Mushrooms.
Yeah, shrooms just sort of grow up against this wall and sort of just massive.
Bloody hell. Someone's got a yeast infection. Jeez.
I'm assuming they don't lead anywhere. It's
Make
not
an
like a ladder.
investigation check, please.
As he gets swallowed by a mushroom golem.
20.
As you do go to investigate and you look and you sort of put your hands against it, they do sort of fall away and you fall through and they close back up again.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, good.
What?
Ta-da!
Ander,
For my next trick.
can you hear us?
Can I hear them?
Yep.
Yeah. Am I okay?
Yep.
What can I see?
As you sort of look around this small cavern, there is a strange bluish glow ahead of you, and you notice that aside from the standard tree stumps, fungal growths, there are some... They look like stones on the floor. And a couple of them here or there glow.
I found treasure, boys!
Ah.
Oh no.
Ah.
I knew that was going to be Samal's reaction.
That's Kirik's reaction more than anything.
Yeah.
I'll go and investigate my potential new acquisition.
Kirik, should we follow
Okay.
him?
I think one of us should. I think it'll be good to have at least two of us out here.
Shall I go?
Yeah, feel free. I'll stay
Right,
here
then.
with Bud.
I will try to follow what Ander did.
Okay, and as you place your hands on the fungal growths, they almost just fall away before you, and you sort of stumble inside, and you too now find yourself in this little cavern filled with this sort of bluish glow, as before you on the floor next to Ander, or just in front of Ander, you now see this sort of, it is, as it appears on the map, sort of this mosaic pattern of different stones, and about 5 or 6 blue ones glow.
Hey, Ander. You haven't touched anything, have you?
I was just about to.
Well, is that not going to do something stupid? Like, hurt you, attack us, send you to another realm?
I'll find out. I'll get my wand out and I'll use another charge and see if it's a trap.
Okay, and the wand itself.
I'm surprised in the 3 seconds that we
Motionless
left
in
you
your hand.
alone that you didn't lick 'em, mate.
Well, you didn't give me enough time to put them all in my pocket, to be fair. There's about...
What's that one telling you?
What's that one telling me?
I did talk over Matt, sorry.
Motionless.
Oh, it's giving us the green light, Dargo.
What could go
pick up
wrong?
the glowy blue one.
Okay, there are probably about 5 or so glowy blue ones in front of you. There's one that looks sort of circular in shape, one that sort of looks almost like a sort of rhomboid or sort of diamond shaped.
The biggest one.
And another one that's square shaped. You're going to have to go by shape here. So you've got circular,
Okay.
rhomboid, square, one that looks vaguely hexagonal, and another one that's sort of rectangular.
Go with the one with the D20 on it.
Hexagonal.
Okay. As you sort of pick up this hexagonal stone, and you actually have to get one of your blades and sort of pry it free from the floor. As you lift it up, the glow fades.
You broke it.
I'll shake it.
And it now just appears to be a hexagonal cut stone.
I don't discern it to be of any value. Or do I?
What skills have you got, sir?
I'm not a diamond merchant, to be fair, but
I will say make me a nature check.
19. Happy with that.
19. It just appears to be a cut stone.
Oh. That was anticlimactic.
The other 4 still glow.
Much. Where it was, where I prized it out of the ground, is there anything there? Is that bit glowing? Or is
An
there any
indentation
like...
where the stone was.
Well, if you put the stone back, mate.
So I'll put it back in. Does it glow again?
So you spend 10 minutes actually searching around in the dark to try and find it, because you did just throw it. Eventually you
Yeah.
find one
I've
that
got
you
my
think
goggles
was
on.
the one you saw, and you place it back Doesn't glow.
Oh. If it doesn't glow again, maybe we need to take all the glowy ones out.
How's it going there?
I've never seen him be so careful with jewels on the ground, to be honest, mate. It's weird.
It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to start prying out all the glowy ones.
Okay, which one are you going for next?
Rhomboid. Hang on,
Okay.
is it like the shape matches the stone, right? The hole in the ground matches. It's not like I've got to put the pegs in the right place. Yeah.
So you again have to use your blade and you prise it out, and as you prise the rhomboid stone, the glow does not fade. It glows a very pale blue as you hold it now.
Ooh.
Oh, you didn't fuck that one up.
What do I do
What you
with
also
it
now
now?
notice is as you hold this stone in your hand and it begins to sort of, it just almost pulses with that pale blue glow. The other three, their glow diminishes.
Oh, I think I've won.
You
Right.
did. You had 3 attempts at that and you could have fucked it up.
What? What's it do?
Well, I'm going to do the suggestion in the chat and I'm going to lick it.
Okay. As you lick it, you get a very earthy taste, bit of grit in your mouth. It's very damp and old.
It doesn't taste expensive. Does it? Well, of course it's going to be. I was going to say, does it appear magical? But we're in the Feywild. That's a dumb question.
I was going to say, I ain't bloody doing that again, mate. That hurt.
I might just. I don't know what to do with it now. I've kind of scratched my itch, and I was expecting something miraculous to happen, and I've just got a weird blue torch.
Alright. Let's move on then.
Is there any other rhomboid shapes in the vicinity where that it looks
Make
like I
me
could place it?
an investigation check, please.
It's 18.
You find 3 other rhomboid-shaped stones, but they're in the mosaic themselves.
Am I creating a puzzle out of something that's not a puzzle, and that's just leading me down a garden path here, or what?
We will never know.
There's only one way to find out.
Hey,
Tune in for the next 2 hours while Danny just puts stones on the floor.
Anda, this isn't
Yeah.
some weird Feywild tree, is it?
No, because you told me the. What do you think? What do you think is the mother tree?
Like you pluck,
told me-
you pluck summit.
She told me it would look like an old grey tree.
All right, as you were.
Look at the map to make sure I've remembered it correctly.
All I'll say on that front
Yeah.
is ignore the mosaic pattern of Incarnate. It's just what they had available.
Oh, I'm not. I would
Okay.
never thought that actually looked like a tree. I was just being a stupid Goliath.
I will place the glowy thing in the first rhomboid shape.
The non-glowy rhomboid.
Say again.
I
So
will
that, sorry, there
place
is only
my
one vacant
rhomboid-
spot, which is the
Oh,
one
where I
you
took it.
pulled it out of.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
There are
Okay.
3 other rhomboid-shaped stones in the mosaic.
Yeah, I will take one of them out and put the glowy one in its place.
Okay. As you place the pale blue glowy one in one of these rhomboid spaces, nothing happens. Just continues to
You know what's
glow
coming.
with that.
I will
pale
do
blue
it for
pulse.
the other two shapes.
And you do it for the other 2 shapes, and nothing else happens.
Right, that's it. I'm bored. Let's carry on.
Game over. I'll take it with me though. I'll put it in my pocket. You never know. It might even be one of them situations where when we get to the acorn tree, it's an offering for an offering, and I could use it for a trade.
I'm sure you could. Don't let it burn an hole in your pocket.
It doesn't burn, does it?
Panic immediately.
Make a perception check, please.
Oh, 10.
Nope.
Cool. Straight in the bag. Why do I put that in my equipment?
Cool.
Glowy blue rock. That's what I'll put.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do.
We shall push ourselves. Well, I'll push my way out of the fungal infection.
And again, as you place your hands on it, they just sort of retreat and you step out.
Well, that was a massive
Now
waste of time.
find the path that
You didn't
bends
have to
around
come.
this way.
It was funny watching you.
As you descend further down the path again, just moving some tokens for people here. Again, you see a faint greenish glow coming as you sort of exit out into this T-junction of sorts. Let's just tidy up the fog. Seemingly coming from... I'll let you just move the map slightly there, or zoom out a bit, Dave. Seemingly coming from this direction. And everyone make me a perception check, please.
22.
14.
Rolls. 14, yeah, for me too. My rolls are getting shit.
14. Bothrid got 5. Bothrid don't know shit. The three of you, however, now begin to hear distant giggling. Sounds like female giggling. Coming from the same direction as the green glow.
It's disconcerting.
Shall we,
Sounds quite jovial and happy.
Oh, okay. But we're in the Fey Dark. and I've been told by a reliable source not to trust anything in the Feywild.
True.
right?
I mean, Chucky was a kid's toy. Let's not fuck about.
Do we,
What's tricky?
That was me talking as Danny out of character. I broke the fourth wall. I couldn't think of
The scroll that Ander once read.
Is there some thieves can't...
Yeah, a campfire tale Johannes told me about. A wooden toy came to life and started stabbing everybody with a scimitar.
That does sound terrifying.
So, do we go towards or away from it?
I hate it when you call me out like that. I get a little flustered.
Always seething chaos. That's why I'm here. I think we should. Well, maybe we can follow through, and
I think I'll follow through, to be honest with you.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Don't
to
push
the
fast.
giggling.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall we go
Are
right
you heading
then?
that way?
Are we going towards the
Yes.
fire or away?
Go towards the
Do you mind
light.
if we... let's try and sneak, though, if we can, please. Looking at...
Yeah.
Oh.
Roll me a stealth checks again, please.
I will guide myself because I need it.
11.
Oh, no. My 21 means fuck all, doesn't it?
21.
Yeah, because I got a
Buffalo
natural
18.
1. For a total of 5.
Ander and Bothrid begin to stealth ahead, and you just about turn the corner as Kirik finds a stray root and just ting ting, and this clang of sort of hammer on chainmail or on scale mail rather, and just the metallic items just sort of resonates throughout the halls. And Bothrid, what you both now see is not that, for starters.
I turn to Kirik on the floor and go, shh.
I'm sorry.
Let's just move and Bothrid up to here. We'll say Dargon got that far and Kirik tripped over that route there. In fact, we'll say you got slightly further in. As you've been stealthing up, you see just over this small rock in front of you, 3 very different female figures dancing around the campfire, and as they dance and sort of giggle and jump and play, they hear the noise and they all turn and see the 2 of you now, and they continue to dance, and all 3 at the very same moment. Come, handsome boys, join us and rest. You look weary. Let us take care of you for a time.
Nope.
And they continue to dance. What you notice
do I believe them?
Is that... Say again, sorry?
Do I believe them? I've been told not to trust anything, so I'm...
Let me describe them first, and then we'll do an insight check for you. So, what you see is a very similar magical campfire that burns with this strange greenish yellow fire. These 3 beautiful Eladrin-like creatures dance around the fire, each dressed and coloured very differently. One is orange-skinned and dressed in these sort of orange and brown, very simple clothes, just like simple cotton clothes, simple cotton dress. The second one has skin that is very, very white. It's almost whiter than the purest snow. And they are adorned in sort of these greyish furs. And finally the third one almost glows with a golden colour. They're sort of like yellow corn. And they have these golden-like leathers covering their body. And they sort of dance and laugh with this careless, wild abandon. They stop as they see you. One lifts the jug as they sort of ask you to come and rest and spend some time with them, and pours into these 4, what now appear to be 4 stone cups that seemingly appeared out of nowhere, and they beckon towards you. And it's that laughter and that sound of those voices that begins to fill your mind. Make me an insight check with disadvantage, please. And everybody make me a charisma saving throw. Danny, you will be at advantage for that charisma saving throw.
So insight at disadvantage. Oh, I've got an
insight
8
at disadvantage.
10.
Okay. You kind of don't know. You're a bit on the fence.
And a charisma saving throw with advantage.
Charisma saving throw.
19 for me.
19.
I also
advantage.
got 19.
6.
19. 6. And Bothrid gets a 12. Dargon and Bothrid, you are both totally enchanted by these creatures. You're both considered charmed by these creatures. And you sort of make your way forward. Bothrid goes and steps forward and sort of approaches the campfire. And you distinctly get that feeling, having dealt with the Fey before and understanding of Fey magic, you get that distinct feeling of Fey magic trying to enchant your mind. Kirik, you also feel some sort of magic trying to affect your mind and sort of entice you in. But Bothrid and Dargon now just slowly sort of make their way, and they smile, and as they approach, they begin to dance with these 3 Eladrin women. They drink from this cup, and to the 2 of them it tastes like the finest of wine. And they begin to sort of just dance happily around the campfire as the 3 Eladrin-like ladies turn to the other 2. Come on, boys. Come and rest. Come and join us.
It's actually quite alright. We've just had a bit of rest and we have business to attend to. But thank you for your offering.
Well, come and
Bothrid,
play
Dargon.
then. Play.
Come on, stay. Come on, relax. Nice wine. It's lovely. Yeah, come on. We've been travelling a while.
It's good wine. It's good wine for the ladies.
No, I think we have.
This Fey Dark's not so bad. It's nice.
What's this drink you have?
Wine, said in a very melodic voice.
Do I believe them?
Or make me an insight check.
I shall. Wasn't very good. 15.
They rolled a natural 20, so yeah, you absolutely believe them.
Nice.
Actually, ladies, you might be able to help us. We're looking for the mother tree. If you could point us in the right direction. We'll join you on the way back for a party. Well, surely my two friends dancing with you counts.
Well, if you want to leave them here, I'd be glad of the company.
Yeah, leave us here. It's fine.
Surely
Nice.
you can't be
No,
lonely with
this
your
is
two
fun.
sisters.
Dancing, 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 dancing.
So does that mean you do know where the mother tree is?
Perhaps.
Who cares about the mother tree now? It's fine here. It's good. It's nice.
What else would you be willing to trade for this information other than my two friends?
Ha ha, aren't we good enough? Ah.
Sorry, I was just reading something. So you asked them what? Sorry.
What else would you be willing to trade for this information other than my two friends?
Oh well, that all depends on what you have, but we just wish to play and have fun and dance and sing and drink wine. Come, fire is warm.
Is that true? They just want to dance and play.
Cat insight.
Make me an insight check, please.
Just checking. That's a little bit better. 24.
No. That is a lie.
Well, I would really love to to keep my friends here with you, but like I said, we have things that we need to get going with. So, and I'll bash on my shield twice. There's kind of this wave, this strange like wave of energy that expands from it, as I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
I thought you were going to say Zone of Truth. I was like, no, because I'm going to lie.
Nope. Calm Emotions. Each humanoid in a 20-foot sphere centered on a point makes a charisma saving throw. They can choose to fail, and if they fail, I can suppress a charm effect.
Oh.
Okay, so that's going to be against Dargon and Bothrid, I'm assuming. Charisma saving
They're
throw.
not going to choose to fail, though, are they?
No.
Yeah, charisma saving throw.
That's a 17 for Bothrid.
That
Now
meets
we
my
roll
DC.
good.
That is an 11 for me.
That fails.
So Dargon fails to save, Bothrid doesn't. Bothrid is still dancing. Dargon, you are now snapped out of it. And you understand now that you have been enchanted as one of the creatures brushes up against you. Make me an investigation check, please.
Ladies, that wasn't very nice. 13.
13. Okay. They continue to dance, and they sort of now head towards Bothrid and sort of take him and dance with him. You're not very fun.
Yeah, afraid I'm not. We're gonna have to have our friend.
Oh, but he just wants to dance and play. Have
Yeah.
more wine. Join us. Rest.
No. Can I grab Bothrid and start dragging him away?
Okay. As you grab Bothrid, one of the Eladrin-like ladies grabs onto your arm, and you feel a very unnatural strength for the size and build of this female creature. Make me another investigation check, please. Intelligence investigation check.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 11.
11. Just this, and then it is the pure white one that now grabs you and sort of holds your hand. Now, let us not get aggressive. We are just here to dance, and your friend wants to dance. Leave him be. Leave him with us. You can pick him up on the way back, surely.
You still haven't told me.
On the way back.
You still haven't told me what you'd be willing to trade for the information I want, other than my friend.
I said it depends on what you have.
To be honest, I've got quite a lot to offer. So, name your price.
Oh, really? What else do you have?
Now, I can't show my full hand yet. You need to tell me what you might want, and then I can tell you if I can accommodate.
Boring. Come, hobgoblin, let us dance some more. And they all join hands and just sort of skip around the campfire. And you'll begin to sing in quite melodic voices. You can just see Bothrid totally taken with it. Sort of hums along. Totally out of tune.
They're starting to do me head in, and I want to get aggressive, but at the same time I know I shouldn't get aggressive.
It's taken incredible will for me not to do anything either at the moment.
I will. Do I discern which one might be the leader?
Make me a perception check, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 15. Oh, 15, that's not too bad. Oh no, I clicked performance, twat. So 3 plus 8 would have been 11. No.
11. Doesn't seem like any of them. They all seem to have equal footing.
Has one of them got hold of Bothrid?
They all have, well, 2 of them technically have hold of Bothrid now. As they're in this sort of ring dancing around the campfire.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts on the white one, please?
You can.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Sorry, I may not need that. You can focus on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet if you... yeah, and I can read their thoughts, but then a wisdom saving throw if I initially want to dig deeper. So I'll get surface thoughts first, and then I will dig deeper.
Okay. So the surface thoughts you get are very much of that, and you get not sort of one set of thoughts, but 3. And they are of dancing, of having fun, of drinking wine.
And then wisdom saving
You
throw,
digging
please.
deeper?
Yeah.
Roll bad. Roll bad.
Is your spell save DC, please?
13.
Two of them succeed. One of them, however, fails. And as you dig in, the thoughts turn very, very dark. Gone are the thoughts of dancing and wine, and you now see past the facade. As you delve into the thoughts, you also see past the illusion as the golden skinned, the yellow skinned one. You now see past the illusion and you see this female figure hunched over, holding Bothrid's hand, dancing with the other two, with this long flowing white hair, green skin, hooked nose.
Of course. Well, Bothrid had
The
a good
thoughts,
run,
I should
didn't
say,
he?
because I forgot to tell you that, are very much of we can steal one. Let us take him. And then you get the thoughts just beyond, as then you see what looks like maybe a feast. And then she wrestles back control and looks at you and hisses.
I pull out Dawnbringer
initiative.
and I will swing.
Didn't Bothrid see some cauldrons earlier?
Oh,
Wow. Really?
What'd you get?
2 5s.
Wow.
So I got 6.
Nice.
Bothrid gets a 13, Kirik gets a 6, as Dargon draws Timiel's Wrath, and this creature hisses, and as it hisses, the illusions drop for all three, for sort of the whole rest of the group, apart from Bothrid, who's still charmed. And you now see 3 of these creatures. The Warhammer jumps into your hand, Kirik.
Nice.
And a initiative roll.
sorry. 15.
15. Dargon?
That's some low
11.
rolls. Ooh, that's some low rolls there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So, suppose we should put some tokens on the map.
Feeling confident.
Yeah, put those ladies in.
I'm actually just going to move you slightly out the way, Dargon.
Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't going to be that, but it is. Great. Great.
Okay,
great.
as Dargon draws Timiel's Wrath, the Warhammer jumps into Kirik's hand and the illusions drop. And as you see these 3 green-skinned female creatures all hunched over with these tattered black robes on them, long flowing white hair, these hooked noses, warts and all. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm first. So, I will move to here. I will draw my bow and fire at the one in between Dargon and Bothrid.
Nice.
17 to
So you're
hit.
firing at which one?
The one
A.
between A. Yeah.
17
Number
is the
A.
magic number.
Whee!
Oh.
With, that's a shit roll. 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage. As you just immediately just... Nope. Nice.
And
Hello?
I will,
Bonus actions?
as a bonus action, I will grant Bardic Inspiration to Bothrid, so hopefully he can use it on his saving throw if he gets another one. Doesn't stop being
What are you
charmed.
saying to him?
I'm just going to whistle a little melody at him.
Cool. Do you do whistle?
Almost like a
Bothrid
a
is
bird song.
inspired. Okay, it is
I always
Bothrid's
say that, but I
turn.
can't actually whistle in real life, so don't make me do it. Yeah, it won't sound like a bird.
Thought we'd take the piss there, mate.
Sound
So
like a squeaky
with
fart
that,
more than anything.
Bothrid then turns, and he is not happy you have just fired an arrow at one of his new friends.
Would have thought so.
And he is going to rage. So, when I get to it, bonus actions, he's
Come at
going to
me, bro.
rage. He is drawing the double-bladed quarterstaff, and Dargon's the first one up. So, you know what's coming. Reckless attacks.
After we finally
Bothrid
remind him about
is going
reckless
to
attacks for him, and it's suddenly against us. Brilliant.
Cheers, mate.
So that is going to be, with the double-bladed quarterstaff, that is going to be a 28 to hit.
hell.
Yes, I
strike.
think it just hits.
Only by about 8.
You're going to take 10 points of slashing damage. In
Yeah.
the first one. It's going to swing at you again. That was a natural roll. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That's going to be... Did I click the right one there? Yes, I did. So that's 12 points of slashing damage, and then he's going to use a bonus action to try and stab at you again. That one's going to miss. With a 17 to hit.
I will use my reaction to reduce the damage.
Okay.
By... So that's cool. I get that back. What did you say the last one was, sorry? 12 points of damage.
Yeah, 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so if I rolled a 13 on that, I just negate that? I don't get one back. I don't get an extra one up after that.
You just negate that second
I just-
attack's worth
yeah.
of damage.
Yeah, cool.
Unless you... Well, you can get one back, because I suppose it's all one round.
It's up to you.
So, yeah, I'll say you just
Cool.
reduce any damage you've taken on that turn by 13. So,
Cool.
okay, that is Bothrid's go. Just double check. Anything else? Reckless. Yep, cool. Job done. We're then over to Dargon.
Oh, come on, Bothrid, snap out of it. But I will swing towards A. With
Okay.
Dawnbringer twice.
Gonna wrath.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that one's gonna hit.
And do the second one. 19 to hit.
Both of those will hit.
Okay, so then that is 25 points of damage total.
25 points of damage as you just slice across this hag-like creature.
I was just reading my the Tavern Brawler grapple, but it does say that you only if you use an unarmored strike or an improvised weapon can you then bonus action attempt to grapple a target. So I can't do that because I'm holding a sword.
No.
So I will. I will No, I won't do anything else. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Kirik.
Not sure is the answer.
Have I stumped Kirik in a fight?
Yeah. There's a bunch of things I can do, but I'm going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
It's too close for comfort. I don't want to be next to Bothrid, though. Oh, okay, yeah. As I move along, I will bash the shield on the side of the wall, and then the ravens are going to start flowing around. I'm going to cast a 4th level Spirit Guardians.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, so there's 15 feet from you, isn't it?
Good point, it is actually. Oh, god damn it. Okay, hang on. I was there,
15.
wasn't I? 5.
Yep.
Can I pass through here, through where Ander is?
I will say for the sake of it, you could squeeze past him, yeah?
5, 10, 15, 20. Brilliant. Yeah, I'll cast it over there. So 15 feet around me. Should get all 3 of them?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Nice.
So, 5, 10, 15 gets everyone as these ravens just out of Kirik and begin swarming around everyone. Cool. Anything else on your turn?
I'm not going to nominate Bothrid.
Okay, so Bothrid is potentially going to get attacked by this.
Yeah.
For the duration of the fight.
Okay.
And I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can do that are any useful right about now. So I will... can't, unfortunately. Not yet. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Okay. So, A is going to go, needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
Five.
Hey.
Whee.
That's a fail. So that's going to be because
instantly
it's
swarm towards A.
because upcast is going to be 4d8. 13, 14 points of radiant. 14 points of radiant.
Points of radiant damage. And as these ravens just peck, and you can see one of the eyes has been pecked. The skin is just littered with these peck wounds and sort of puncture wounds. A is now considered bloodied. A is then going to reach out and touch Dargon. Dargon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Reach out and touch both.
Oh, thank God. 18. I have a +0.
You save. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
B. Wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a 15.
Samal froze, or is he really still?
Fails.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, bit of both.
I think Yeah, it's just a bit of a
Am I back?
lag there.
Yeah, you're back.
You're back? How much damage?
15 points of damage.
15 points of radiant damage again as the ravens swarm and just against B. B is... B is going to look at you, Ander. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Seven.
Oh no.
As the gaze turns to you and sort of the hand reaches
do I-
up.
Do I get advantage? Is it a magical effect from a fey creature? Cock.
Actually,
Okay.
yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Ignore me.
That's okay, that was a 4, so that's worse. Never mind. Let's do that.
So as the hand comes up, you are plagued with visions of the Eladrin, the Dark Eladrin, stabbing your father, sneaking up behind you and stabbing you. You're now frightened. You also then see what look like spiders begin to crawl out from the walls.
Well, fucking hell.
So there's that was one of them. You are now frightened. Okay, that's cool. C, wisdom saving throw. That one's, I think, is going to save because that's a 21.
Try again.
We lost you again there for a minute.
Yeah,
21 save.
21 saves, yeah. Still takes damage though.
Cool.
10, 14.
Takes half.
Yeah, I rolled 21.
11. Rounding up. C is then going to look at you, Kirik. And you watch as the creature's eyes just bleed this into this inky black void. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Uh, 21.
21. Okay, you do save on that, but the inky blackness remains. So. Okay. Ander, back round the top to you. So you are frightened.
And it was B who made me frightened, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you can't move any closer to B. You also have disadvantage on any ability checks and attack rolls while B is in line of sight.
So I'm too frightened, so I won't move. But then that also means I can use steady aim to shoot an arrow at B, which would give me advantage, which then just gives me a normal attack roll, isn't it?
Yep.
So I've hunkered down because I'm scared because there's loads of fucking spiders and stuff around me, but then that allows me to get a kneeled bow and arrow shot out at B. Ah, that was nearly a good roll. 13 to hit.
And even your hands are shaking even as you it just goes wide. Anything else on your turn?
I've used my bonus action for steady aim, so nope.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
With advantage?
With
Because it's a
advantage.
fey creature magical effect.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. 16.
Okay, you do manage to now shake off this effect.
Spiders have gone.
Spiders have gone. The visions of the Dark Eladrin have gone as well. That is you up. Bothrid now. Wisdom saving throw. What's Bothrid got for his wisdom? Not a lot, I don't think. +2, that's a 13.
Is that for the ravens or for his charmed?
For the ravens.
20 points of damage.
20.
20. I'm trying to sort my internet out. I don't know what's going on.
That's alright, 2-0. Cool. 20 points of damage. What type of damage is that?
It's radiant.
Radiant. So yeah, okay. No, tell a lie. He is resistant to that.
Everything but psychic.
Indeed. I need to add that in. I need to just make a note of it somewhere. Cool. With that, however, though, as the raven sort of hit him, Bothrid is just sort of... Whoa, going... Oh. Kirik, call him off.
I can't really. You have to leave the area.
And then Bothrid's just going to growl and turn to A. You did this. Reckless attacks on A.
Hey!
Whee!
Going down!
That was shit for the first one. Really shit for the first one. That is going to be a 15 to hit. That's not going to hit. Second attack. That's better. Natural 20.
Hey! That's what Reckless is there for!
So that's 16 points of damage to A.
Oh
16
damn!
points of slashing damage to A. And because he's hit, he's going to use a bonus action to try and strike again. Still Reckless. Another natural 20.
Oh!
However, that is just normal damage because it only uses 1d4, I believe. Yeah, 1d4.
Did you double the 16 then? Before?
That was already crit.
Okay.
Does he not get any of the
damage?
brutal critical die or anything?
However, I need to add 2 to all of them because of rage. 2 melee damage, so that will be 4 additional points of damage. As Bothrid just wails on A and manages to slice her up, cut her up pretty good to the point where she's barely hanging on. Really not looking good is A now, and Bothrid is pissed.
Is she barely hagging on?
Barely hanging on, yeah, absolutely. Love it.
Point of inspiration.
He's already got one.
Looking that A is looking particularly hooked. He's not going to change what I was going to do, and I will cast Thunderwave at 2nd level in front of me, and it will catch Bothrid, and it will also catch C. It should catch all 3 of them.
I can't wait to be
yeah,
alive.
it's just going to miss out on Kirik, but yeah, that 15-foot cube from you is going to catch all of them. Okay, so that is a Constitution saving throw.
It is a Constitution saving throw, yes.
You should buy
Roll big.
inspiration map for Bothrid.
There's a natural 1,
Good.
so that is going to be double.
Lovely.
There is a 3, there's a 6, and then there's an unnatural 20. So
Okay,
C is going to succeed.
Makes
But
sense.
A and B are going to fail.
So
A is going to get double.
they are pushed 10 feet back and take 14 points of thunder damage. 14 is normal.
So A, as this happens, just the body careens over the fire into C and slumps to the side. A is gone. So that would have been 28. So 14 to A and B, and 7 to C, who does not move. They both need to make concentration checks. B is... was that with 14 points of damage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, B fails concentration check. In fact, it doesn't matter because that spell's gone, so ignore that. Okay. So C maintains concentration. The eye still inky pools of blackness.
Sorry, is
Did
A...
Bufford make his save?
That's next.
Is A dead? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, A's gone, sorry.
Cool.
So Bothrid rolled not well.
Use your bardic inspiration.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay,
Con
so what's your
13.
spell save DC?
13.
13.
Yeah.
Saves. With a
Nice.
plus save to his plus 8 to his con save, gets
So
a
that's-
16.
7 halved for him.
7 halved for Bothrid, so that will be 4 points of thunder damage.
Yeah.
As Bothrid just sort of turns and looks at you, and then shakes his head and just points the quarterstaff towards the 2 hags that remain. Anything else on your turn, sir?
Yes. So I will run down to C. So I shall go 5, 10.
There is a fire there. Yeah.
Yes, 10. And I will action surge. And I'll take 2 swings at C. First one, unnatural 20.
That will hit.
Second one, 18.
Both of those hit.
Okay, cool. So then that is 26 points of slashing damage to C.
What were each of those attacks, please?
Each one of them was 14 points of slashing damage and 10. Is that right? What did I say? 24? 26?
I think you said 24.
Yeah, 24. So 14 and 10. That's right.
14 and 10. Okay.
Which is... yeah, it's just slashing damage. It's not
14.
anything else.
10 slashing damage. C is now considered bloodied. Maintains the spell. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay, Kirik.
Well, seeing that Bothrid's back, I will move here. So that hopefully it shouldn't get him anymore. But it will still get C. And I will
Well, indeed.
reach my hand out, click my fingers on them.
Toll the dead. Boom.
So that's wisdom saving throw, please.
That is 2 wisdom saving throws from B and C.
No, just C.
Just C, it is just C. So that will be an unnatural 20.
Wow. Saves.
Saves. Half damage.
And I nope, cantrip, so no half damage. I
Oh, no half damage. So this dong just
stay
sounds out. And nothing happens there. Okay, so A is dead. B is no longer in the...
actually I will use my bonus action, take out this small silver mirror, launch it in the air, and cast on myself.
Guess what?
Cast what on yourself?
Sanctuary. Myself.
Sanctuary. Nice. How does that look? I'm going to ask you to describe it. I know your internet's been a bit awful, but...
Yeah. It's kind of this... this mirror just keeps, like, hovering around me. Whenever someone tries to attack it. See what happens.
Nice. Okay. And the mirror is just sort of all around Kirik at this point. So B is going to... What's B going to do? B is going to go a step to there and sort of just sidles along the rock, and then is just going to reach out and is going to cast lightning bolt.
Oh, okay.
So this just cracks out and is going to cast it. Can we get... Yeah, so it's going to cast it in that direction so it catches both Bothrid and Ander. So I need Bothrid and Ander to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh no.
Bothrid got a 7, Ander got an 11. So they are both failures, so that is going to be... 8d6, I believe.
Ooh! Remember, Danny, you have evasion.
I was just going to say it in dramatic fashion.
Sorry.
5, 7, 10, 12, 13, 15 points of lightning damage.
Oh no, Danny! If there was only some way that you could reduce...
Evasion!
So you're going to take half that damage as this straight out, and there's a smile to her face as Bothrid just sort of takes it and sort of... Bothrid's not a
What was the
happy
damage
bunny.
again? 7 for me, was it?
Will be
After-
8.
Thank you for my 5 temporary hit points.
That's okay. So 8 points of damage. Okay. Okay, so C's going to make wisdom saving throw first. That is a 14. Fails.
Sorry, I got distracted with something else. 19... 19, yeah, 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Okay, 19 points of damage as the ravens just... C's not looking good now. Interesting. That is going to drop concentration.
Doesn't...
The spell
Yeah. Oh, nice.
is gone. So the eyes return to normal. C is not a happy bunny now either. C is going to... What is C going to do?
Surrender gracefully.
Ha! Fat chance.
C is going to look at you, Dargon. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no, it can't go well twice. It doesn't. It's a 7.
What was it?
7.
It's a 7. You
Yes.
feel your body just lock up as you are now paralysed.
Oh, good. We've been down this road before.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Paralysed. Okay. And top of the round, Ander.
I always ask this, but I can see through the ravens, can't I? And see.
You can, yeah.
Yeah. They're just sort of flying around. It's fine, yeah.
That thing next to me with the mushroom on, is that a platform or is it a column all the way to the ceiling?
If you wanted to hop up on it, you could. It will take 5 feet of movement, or probably 10 feet of movement to get up, because you've got to go sort of up and across.
Right, and if I wanted to pierce one of the mushrooms with my arrow and then shoot it at sea, would that be permissible in
Cost your
one
bonus
action? Okay, so I'm thinking it
It'll
might
cost
be a
you a
poison
bonus
arrow,
action
then.
to take the arrow and stab it, and then pull it and fire.
Yeah, I'll do that. Try and make a poison arrow, see what happens.
So you jab your arrow into this toadstool, and as you do so, this sort of blue puff just goes poof. And you pull back. Roll to attack, please.
Is
You're aiming at
C
C,
engaged with Dargon, yeah? Yeah, she's engaged with
Oh,
Dargon, isn't she? Cool. 21
That will
to
hit.
hit with 10 piercing damage and a sneak attack damage of 12.
12. So as this arrow comes in, and you can see sort of this weird blue ethereal sort of glow coming off the arrow as the fungal juices are just sort of wisping off as it flies through the air, and it just dead center between the eyes, and her arms just drop to the side, and she sort of, and her hair sort of flops into the fire, and you can see there's that begin to sort of burn with this green ghostly flame now. Okay, anything else on your turn?
I've used my bonus action, haven't I? So I will. Oh, I might move a little bit, actually. I might. Move just inside there. I can do that, can't I?
Where were you moving? Sorry, just there.
Move just inside the circle of ravens.
Yeah, so you just drop 5 feet down, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Bothrid is reckless. Yeah, oh, shit. That'll be a 7 plus. It's not a plus 10 on his attack, so it's not going to hit. So it's plus 9. Almost. Second attack. That's better. 16 plus 9, so 25. That's going to hit. That's a shite amount of damage. That is 9 and 11 points of slashing damage. Bonus action to hit again. That is going to hit as well. So that will be 1d4 plus 5. With the Chimera Ram's Horn double-bladed quarterstaff. So that's 9, 11 points of damage as well. Bothrid just sort of swings across once, and the hag sort of jumps back, and then he comes back, shing, and then spins it quickly, jabs it into a sort of midriff, and just sort of twists it slightly just to make it even more menacing. And then just spits at her. Dargon.
Who is paralysed?
You are paralysed currently.
Didn't go because C buggered off or anything?
It was B, I believe, that cast the spell. No, it was C.
No, it was
So
C.
yeah, no,
because-
that's no longer. Yep, that is no longer there. You're no longer
You're
paralysed.
welcome.
Whew, that does change everything. Lovely.
As you sort of...
Right, yeah. So 5, 10, 15. A smack. So that's 18 to hit on the first one. And 26 to hit on the second. So the first one is 9 points of damage. And the second one is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. So you just sort of further wounds opening up, and Bothridge just still sort of got the quarterstaff, the double-bladed quarterstaff just pierced into her stomach and twisting slightly. Still standing, not looking good. Anything else on your turn?
No. That's it. Well, you fucking die.
I will, looking at B, reach my hand out, make a gesture, and then elevate my hand as I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on her. And these flames are just going to burn through her. That's a dexterity saving throw, please.
Five.
Fails. 15 points of radiant.
She's got to be dead now.
How do you want to do this?
Hey.
I will kind of elevate as I do. The green flame that's on the fire actually going to move through on and then turn dark as it reaches her. And then these dark flames are just going to burn through her, and she's just going to like momentarily kind of petrify and then dust.
Nice.
Absolutely. So as these flames lick up the hag's body, it's just this. And like the Thanos snap, just as the Raven Queen claims yet another soul. And we are out of combat.
I will drop my Spirit Guardians immediately.
Okay.
Asking for directions went well, didn't it?
You should know that men
Bothrid is
never
sort of-
ask for directions.
And Bothrid's sort of looking around. Give me another one to kill.
Ah, Bothrid, calm,
Bitches.
calm. They got me
Also,
too.
right,
They
you're
got
right.
me as well. It's
Also,
alright.
I'll go and tickle Buffett behind the ear. So,
Rage subsides. Everybody make me a perception check, please.
Who, sorry?
Everyone.
everybody.
Everybody. That's a 12.
17 for me.
17?
24.
23. 24, sorry. So, Ander and Kirik, you instantly, the minute the spell, the Spirit Guardians drop, all of you notice that the room suddenly gets darker, but Ander, Kirik, you both feel and sense a presence behind you, and as you turn and snap back, you look towards the entrance of this cavern. You see the shadow move, but this time, rather than just a shadow, you see a figure there. Skin blacker than the darkest night. We are talking true black. The first thing, or sort of the other thing that steals your attention are the eyes, and it is almost like looking into night itself, with the eyes just sort of pricked with these, or pinpricked with these different glows. Looks like starlight. This long flowing black hair, pointed ears, maybe elven, but very broad, huge muscular individual. Looks male, maybe? Topless, wearing these sort of black leather trousers, black boots, and there is just the hint of a smile, and you see a very white tooth, and then they turn and disappear into the shadows.
Can I try and cast Hold Person as it runs away?
You can.
but I'm obviously trying to
The
cast a spell. So
save DC.
have I got to make a
Yeah, so con
con
saving throw first.
little 13?
Bear with me. I think that's a failure. No, that's success. You're all good.
It says wisdom
Okay,
14.
try and cast the spell.
Yeah, wisdom 14.
Saves.
Ah! Oh, he's gone then, isn't he?
Oh,
What you feel is sort of you reach out with the spell. It's almost as if your spell just fizzles out.
what are you doing? What's that?
I tried to stop him, but I couldn't.
Stop who?
Simar's face is a picture right now.
Right as it
that
freezes.
It's,
Having a few internet issues.
looks like he was having
There
a
he
problem
is.
with a
There we
massive
go.
poo.
Is he back?
He's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I was just disconnecting something.
Okay.
Did you not see
No,
him?
that's all good. So,
I didn't see anything. What are you looking at?
There's the shadowy figure again.
Oh, he's still following us, is he? Oh, you got a better look, did you?
It didn't look good.
Oh.
what did you look? Was it he?
Have I
Elven
seen this sort of
hags.
creature before?
Make me an H check, please.
If
The most you can tell is that it looked vaguely elven or Eladrin-like, but you've never seen anything with that sort of coloration or eyes like that before.
he had skin and eyes as black as night. I mean, he looked like Eladrin, like, as in pointy ears. But I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
Weird.
Well, he's clearly following us.
You don't say.
Maybe we should proceed with light, so he cannot
Yeah.
hide in the shadows anymore.
Fine.
I'm
I'll
sure.
keep
I'm
my
sure
sword out.
this. I'm sure this encounter's brought up enough attention.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep my sword out then.
Okay. What you notice is as you cast light, the range is significantly reduced, and it only reaches out half as far. The same with Timao's Wrath. Her light only illuminates half what you are used to, as the shadows seem to have got darker around you. What are we doing?
Moving and turning left, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll let you all move your tokens. I'll move Bothridge. You exit back out the cabin and move back up to sort of the main path, if you like. This time, as you look down the tunnel, everyone sees this figure. And it's almost like he's at the edge of your vision range. And he just sort of stands there, arms folded, his head cocks to the side, those eyes with the starlight in them.
Hey,
That sly grin again as he turns
you friend or foe?
and wanders. Ignores you, turns and wanders into the shadows.
Why is it you said under? Trust nothing.
But I don't know why, but I kind of want to follow him.
I mean, it's the only path to go to, so
Yeah, I wouldn't say we were necessarily following him, just walking in the same direction for now. Anyway, let's go.
At least we can see him coming for
Okay,
now.
so you'll head up. Let's move and up to there. So you'll head up, you round another bend. And again, at the very edge of your vision, you see him turns and disappears into the shadows.
I mean, this is the definition of a wild goose chase, isn't it?
And as you round the corner and you see that the path itself opens out into a cavern, bends right, bends left, and just as you reach, you see this figure bent down towards the right. It looks what looks like the roots of a tree. He stands as you you begin to rush slightly now. You rush around, he turns, gone into shadow once more.
Hopefully we found the tree, though.
You have found a tree.
It's not
I'll
helping
say you
that.
all come barreling round the corner. And before you now seeing this sort of alcove, if you like, just off the path, opens out, and there is this large, withered, grey, dead tree.
Is this the one
It
we're looking
seems to be
for?
it seems to be the suspect matching our description.
Did she describe the mother tree to you at all?
Yes, and she said look out for a big, grey, old, dead-looking tree. Do I see any acorns knocking about?
Did she say that?
Oh, that's how I'm remembering it, and that's what I've written down. But as we know, I was very distracted last week because I was getting some sweet loving. So,
I'm pretty sure she described exactly the opposite of that.
fuck.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
One of the trees of the four was described as big, grey and dying in that grove. But I was not aware I'd described the mother tree that way.
Yeah, because there were many acorns on it.
We will say
just
for
had
the
to pick
sake
one.
of it. Yeah, we will say for
Was
the
the
sake
end-
of it that she described it a huge oak tree full of life, full of acorns, very old.
Am I thinking of her description of the entrance to the Fey Dark then?
I think you're probably thinking of that, probably also thinking of one of those four trees in the grove, but don't worry about it. So in front of you stands this large, withered, very old, gnarled branches, bark greyish white.
So ignore what I said previously. This is not the tree we are looking for.
Alright, is there anywhere else we can go?
Does the tree look like another entrance to anywhere? Is it?
Make
there
me an
an-
investigation check, please.
Is there an entrance behind us?
Start
While
touching all
Andy's
the mushrooms.
investigating the tree, the path does continue on behind you, and as you sort of investigate the roots and begin to sort of just look around, it's clear where whatever this figure was before has disturbed the earth just by one of the roots.
Got a 22, by the way. That's what I see with the 22. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you see with the 22.
So did it look like he was trying to dig something up and we disturbed him then, or like that's where he's gone?
Would you like to investigate where the dirt is?
Aye. Yes, please.
Okay.
No.
Roll me an
8.
investigation check, please. 8.
Oh shit.
Not very
Yeah.
difficult to actually find this. The soil has only been disturbed very shallowly, but what you do is you dig and you reach in, you pull out this small leather pouch. Rectangular in shape.
I am obviously going to open it and see what's inside. Let's not mess about.
Okay, you open it and you find that there are a series of cards inside
Fucking
made of
What are you doing, Matt?
what looks to
What are you
be
doing?
vellum material.
Nope.
It'll be fine.
Stop metagaming, you two.
Fine. Love playing cards.
So they're cards that are what? Did you say?
There are what looks to be around 13 cards in a deck. They look like they're made of vellum.
What the fuck's vellum?
In this, how do I describe vellum to you?
I don't know. You should check.
It's like a translucent. It's like animal skin type, membraney type of paper. So it's quite. It's almost sticky smooth.
Sausage skin cards. Sounds great.
That but a bit more substance to it.
Well, they might be vegan. We don't know. Okay. The rooms containing 13 cards made of vellum. What's on the cards? I'm assuming like Ace of Clubs, Jack of Spades, that sort of thing.
You can't quite tell.
Do we
Does anybody
see
know
what
what
he
these
has
are?
in his hand?
Make me a perception check, please.
I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at another entrance. So
I'm looking behind us as well for a natural 1.
Okay, so no, it's just under in his own thoughts with this pack of cards.
I'll start shuffling through the cards to see if I can figure out what they are. Because I ain't got a fucking Scooby what's going on.
Before you pull a card, I need you to declare how many you would like to draw.
Oh no!
Okay.
This is exactly the right character for this.
I will. Can I fan out all 13?
No.
I can only pick a number. Okay. That's my magic. I will say 4.
4 cards.
I love that. I ain't got a fucking clue what's going on, even in real life.
Oh god!
Okay.
It's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
I think I found a poker set here.
Yeah. It's going to be a great game night. Yeah.
You bought Doritos.
It's going to be great for more magic and more whatever happens now.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Could I potentially die?
I don't know.
Insight check.
As you pull the first card, everything that you are currently wearing, apart from your cloak, disintegrates.
So I'm Billy Bullock naked apart from me cloak of invisibility.
Apart from the Clark, let me just double check your equipment list.
I've got magic armor on.
Everything
That makes a
apart
difference.
from the cloak of darkness is gone.
What does the card read? What does he see on the card?
Indeed. So as you pull this card, you see what look like these eagles' talons on it. And across the bottom it just says talons.
So
enjoying the
I've still got
second
my
one now?
weapons, just no.
I know you've only got your cloak of darkness.
So all my equipment has gone as well. Oh god.
Everything you had is gone apart from your cloak of darkness. All your potions, any
mean,
amulets, anything else you may have
I
had.
I said 4 cards.
Yep.
Can I bottle it after the first one? Well, I've committed to 4 now, haven't I? So, oh fuck it, I've committed, haven't I? I've got him. So,
Bothrid now turns to you. Under. Why have you taken your clothes off?
I don't know. All I did was take out one of these cards like this, and then obviously I'll pull out a second one and explain him what happened the first time.
Okay. As you pull out a card, you see the image of a moon on it.
Oh, that's good.
And across the bottom,
Moon can't
you
do
feel
anything.
yourself imbued with a sense of power. I'm about to DM whisper you something.
If that's the
Oh,
card
hang
I
on.
think it is.
I've just realised, right? So, I won't have my pin of constitution. I also won't have the amulet that the enchantress gave me to stop me going mad.
Oh, great. Great.
So your DM whisper should land. You feel this power sort of surge through you.
Oh! Okay.
That one's definitely something for Malt Magic and more.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. Well, feeling how well that went, I'm going to pull another card, aren't I?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And what's
I'm naked and powerful.
just like you always wanted.
That's how I want to go. And to be fair, right, I've not got an amulet stopping me going crazy, so let's not start giving me benefit of the doubt and think I'm making rational decisions.
Indeed. As you pull the
I'm
third
gonna start doing
card, you
this with
see
a
the
minute.
image of a throne, and you just feel this surge of charismatic energy flow through you. If you don't already have it, which you do, you gain proficiency in the persuasion skill. You now double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill.
Hang on. So I get proficiency. Oh, I've got proficiency. I was thinking expertise. Never mind.
Proficiency in persuasion, but you now double that proficiency bonus. So whatever it is, double it.
So plus 10. Yeah.
Essentially, you've got expertise on persuasion now.
Yeah. You also feel like something belongs to you. You now get the sense of ownership. Somewhere in the world, there is something that now belongs to you. Some place.
I now feel some place belongs to me. I like how this is going.
Yep.
Luckiest fucking rogue in the world.
Yeah, well, still one card left.
Yep. Could all be.
And bully special prize, card number 4.
You pull the fourth card. You know this, yeah?
I am.
Well,
I am.
my
I know what's in those cards, man.
I know me cock's shrivelling down in this cave because it's pretty chilly.
You pull out a card, and on the card is a key. Silver key. As the card disappears, it doesn't disappear. This one sort of elongates out into a rapier.
Am I going to be cursed again by another fucking sword or what?
And your choices are made. You are the luckiest motherfucker I have ever come across.
Really, really are.
Bollock naked.
Having turned around and seeing Ender holding nothing but a rapier and his cloak, I'll say, What happened?
You find a deck of cards, he's been pulling them, they've been doing weird shit.
A deck of cards?
Yeah,
Turns out
pulling cards out of his leather pouch and they've been doing weird shit. And
it's kind of like a tombola of awesomeness. I'll just pull a card and amazing things happen. Other than losing my clothes, that's the only downside. But I mean, I feel I'm having a wonderful time.
Seeing as he's got proficient,
anyway? Is it just a normal rapier?
Make me an Arcana check, please.
Seeing as Kirik has got proficient. Seeing as Kirik is proficient in Arcana, would I have heard of such an artifact as this?
Make me an Arcana check with advantage.
24.
Sorry, what is your check there, Dan?
Check.
24.
24.
This rapier is definitely magical.
That is a 17. No, 17.
Yeah,
yes.
You have heard legends and stories of one of two decks. One more powerful than the other, and seemingly has the ability to control almost fate itself. You understand what these cards are, you understand their potential power, and it scares the shit out of you.
Yep. And can I, without you pulling any cards, can I just see the deck?
Yeah, I will, because I'm filled with charismatic energy, I will fan them out like a magician.
No, that's not
without you sort of go to pull them out and they're almost stuck in a little bit, and you just, yeah, okay then, you hand the deck over.
Take one, see what happens.
No. No. How many cards did you pull out?
4. And I won 3 times.
Right.
I won't call getting naked winning.
Well, it depends who's looking.
You've been lucky. I've heard of tales of an item such as this. You can many horrible things can happen if you draw the wrong cards. And if you've been lucky 3 times, it means that the more you draw... Yes, but also...
Ander, I need to retcon something. It was only your magical items that would have disintegrated. So any of your normal items... so basically anything that wasn't a green item. So I will help you repopulate all of this later, if you've already deleted it all.
So all my cool shit's gone. Oh.
Basically, yeah.
Does he still have his money?
So I won't have my amulet.
That is not a magic item, so his money is still there. But what you notice is that all of these sort of... I mean, he's still got his belt and stuff, but his armour is just gone. The wand where it was sort of held in one hand is gone. The boots are gone. Your bag of holding is gone.
What about the stuff that was in it?
Gone.
I had everything in that bag.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said everything but magical item, but no, all the magic items are just gone.
All of his magic items are gone, apart from the Cloak of Darkness.
Semi-my oath bow's gone.
Yep. Your arrows of
Oh,
Fey
that's
Slaying are gone. Your Pin of Constitution.
even-
Your Charm of the Dunce.
Oh,
Your Dragon
got a
Slayer
lot.
Rapier.
Having
I
seen
have a lot
that,
of admin
Your
on my
Necklace
character
of
sheet
Fireballs is gone.
I only had
oh, you
one
didn't get to
note.
use the last
Orb of
one.
Your Orb of the Artful Dodger is gone. Your Spell Scroll is gone.
But right,
Your
I
Detect
literally put
Magic
everything
Scroll
in
is
my
gone.
bag of holding, so my character sheet, my equipment list is empty.
I will say, for the sake of this, that you actually kept your coins separate because you go in there quite frequently.
It's for the best because I am rich as fuck, yo. So that's
And
okay,
obviously, you will still keep things such as your basic thieves' clothing, your thieves' tools are still on your belt. You still have. You weren't wearing the studded leather armor, so that's gone.
that was in the bag. Yeah,
Which one did he
There's a
pull?
lot of shit that's gone here.
my normal
Talons.
rapiers were also in the bag of holding.
Oh,
so I've only
talons,
got
yes,
this one. This one special one left.
Your
Oh, what? My
Book of
potions of heal
Song
on.
is also gone.
Oh, my book. Hang on. Does that mean me conjure elemental spell scrolls also gone?
Yep.
I didn't get to use it though.
Oh my god.
Oh
Got a
no,
rapier
the
out of it.
goggles are
So-
gone. I can't see in the dark anymore.
No, you can't. So we will say, with that, with Ander now realising the gravity of what has just happened, you do have that other card that we're keeping a secret for now. So bear in mind you've got those abilities.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I will say for tonight, on that bombshell, we will leave it there. So, it's the Feywild. I had to have a bit of fun, so we did have a bit of fun. Loving the comments in the chat over Mr. Dark Elf, Mrs. Dark Elf, whoever it is, we don't know. Yeah, designed to be a sexy character. So I'm glad you all got that from the description. So we'll enjoy that. Let's maybe see if we can find out who they are next week or beyond. See if we can finish this dungeon, see what else happens to Ander following his experience with this mystical deck of cards. Thank you once again to the tools we've used, to D&D Beyond, to Owlbear Rodeo, to Incarnate for the mapping, to Hero Forge for character tokens and character creation, Tabletop Audio, and of course Battle Bards for our sound effects. You've heard some of the sound effects tonight, they've been great fun. Please use the code you can see on screen, Malt and Magic, when you register. Get discounts off your own sound effects and your own home games. Enjoy them, make your games more immersive. I've had a lot of fun tonight, I hope you have too. We've been the Malt and Magic crew. We will see you on Malt Magic and more, but until then, good night, see you soon.